Hey guys, so there's Breyers, and I just got back from Breyerfest 2013. And this is all my loot. There's some over there too, but you can't see it. I'm gonna start with this guy. I didn't actually get him at Breyerfest. I got him, probably the Monday before. And he came on Wednesday, which I thought was really good. And he's gorgeous. He's the 2007 JCPenney special run from the family set. He's really the only one I was interested in though. And I got him for $47 total. And then this guy I did get at Breyerfest. His name is Fandango, I think. And I was really happy with the price I got him at. I don't know if you could read that, but it was $100 and she had him marked down for $75. And I got him for $55. And I'm not sure how rare he is. He was some type of special run, I think. I don't know a whole lot about Peter Stone's, but I think he's supposed to be really rare. She gave me this card that she written all the information on him with, like what type of live show placings and where she gotten him and stuff, and she'd paid $130. And I got him for $55, so I think that's pretty awesome. And he has some like rubs on his ear right there, which he got in packing actually, which I feel bad about. But except for that, he doesn't seem to have any problems, and his eyes are super detailed. Really happy about him. And then I got this guy, who I really have no idea what his name is. He's my first ever glossy, actually. He has a lot of factory flaws in his finish, and just, yeah, a lot of little things, but I got him for $50, and so I think that was still a really good price, and just his dappling and stuff is amazing. So, oops, now I'm going to have these two to add to my tiny Peter Stone collection. And then I got this girl. She was only $40, and I thought that was a really good price, and then I realized she had a cracked tail. You can't see it, but it is cracked. So that's probably why she was so cheap. And then she does have the overspray in her markings, which I didn't know about. But I don't really care, because she's really stinking adorable. And yeah, I really like her a lot, despite the cracked tail. It's not broken all the way through or anything, so I think it should be fine. She probably got dropped on her tail at some point or something like that. And I don't really know anything about her except the name on the tag is Judge Judy. So I guess that is her name. I'm going to look her up later to see how many were made. I got Winter. He was actually one of the few off the little molds I saw, so I was happy I got him. At the time, I wasn't sure if it was a good price. I paid $45. But in hindsight, I am happy I did it. I really do like this mold. And despite the fact that my dad dropped him and that he deflected off the hotel side table, he is no worse for wear, so that's good. And then I got Gold Raven. I wasn't looking for her going into Breyerfest, but I got her for a really good price, $40. Sorry, but the camera is like off-centered somewhat because I'm sitting on my bed and trying not to squish my models. So she was from the World Equestrian Games, it looks like. And yeah, like I said, I got her for $40. She was originally $45. And she's pretty much flawless as far as I can tell. This is my celebration horse, Smart and Shiny. I don't really like him that much at all, to be completely honest. His face is cute, but his color is just not good for me. I saw the real Smart and Shiny, and he's really more of an Isabella Palomino. So I don't know why they did him in this almost orange color. Like, the dabbles are good, but the color, I don't know what they were doing. The very first horse I got was Rags to Riches, and I got her new in box for $40. I thought that was a really good deal. She is flawless from what I can see, except for a tiny bit of overspray on her blaze right there. And her shading is really nice. And I'm happy at the price I got her for. And just the next room over, the person had two that they were selling, and they were new in box. And they were $50 each. And except for that, I didn't see any others. So I feel really good about that. And this is a custom my friend did, and I call him Batman. His shading is actually really nice, though. It's just kind of difficult to see in this light. I was going to try and film this earlier in the day. As you can see, it's like nighttime now. But, my family wanted to go out to eat and stuff, and so I kind of ran out of time for the daylight hours. But I think he's really nice. And then this is the stand that she did. It's really good. I love it so much. Just the sand looks so real. Well, obviously because it is real, but I haven't actually seen a stand like this because I don't live show or anything, so I'm just used to the plastic bar ones. Okay. Now going into the special runs. This is the first ticket I had. I was in the first 50 people, roughly. And, I got her, and I was so thrilled I could get a surprise. She is one of my favorite colors, despite the fact she's the most common. And I like the new mane. She had a giant black spot when I unwrapped her, and I managed to get it off, but now she has a shiny mark there. You can kind of see it. But I guess the shiny mark is better than a black gooey spot. And this is my Ryman. Oddly enough, he is pretty much... I actually like him more than her, which sounds really weird. But I love his gloss. And just everything about him. Breyer did a really, really good job. I can't find any flaws in his finish. And just the way they did the paint markings was super crisp. And just everything about him, I love. I can't remember how many were made of him. There was 2,000 surprise horses total. And I can't remember how many of these two there were either. I also got these ones on my first time through. And I like the foal better than the mare, to be completely honest. She has a weird... I can't find it, but she has a weird white speck on her face that bugs me. Anyway, the foal is super adorable, and I'm not selling these. These are my first session in the fire sets, and so unless I need money desperately in the future, I'm probably not going to sell them. And then this girl, I didn't get at Breyerfest, I etched her, but I did get her hooves painted there, so that was pretty cool. Happy about that. And then, before I go into all the stablemates, I got 2 Belle Meads. The other one is already sold, so don't ask about her. It is the crystallized version of Isadora Cruz, because it is a mare. Oops. And they gave her really nice Vera markings, I don't know if you can see. But there's only 250 made of her, and so on Friday I went straight to the Boots and Bling store, and I was lucky enough to get 2, because my dad was there. So even though it was a limit 1 per person, I could still get 2. And I found Butter as well on Saturday night. He was the very last horse I bought. I had $18 left, and that's what I got him for. I'm just like, you know what, I don't have that much left, so would you take 18? And the lady agreed. I saw one for $50 at the embassy, which of course is a ridiculous price. And then I saw a few others for $25. And she was like, yeah, okay, I'll do that. Which was pretty amazing. And Indigo, I got a 1-day ticket this year so I could get one of the stablemates. I should have done that last year, so I could have gotten Butter for 10. but I didn't think of it. And so I got Indigo this year, and he's really nice. Can't really tell. I wish it was still daylight out because my room really has bad lighting. Okay, moving on. I got 2 stalemates, also painted by my friend, and I love the face on this girl. She's so cute. Of course, my camera isn't focusing once again. But yeah, she's super adorable. She's actually the first one I have on that mold. I know it's really popular. I just don't have one yet. Well, I do now, but I didn't before. And then she did this guy, who I traded some tack for. He's really cute. I'm trying to conga this mold, but not very actively. And then I got 3 stalemates for free, new in package from Breyer, because I had some ads. And he did have that flaw right there. Is some missing paint on his leg. And then I got this guy. I got him for $3 at Clarion on the first night. And I love him. He's my favorite coloring on this mold. I wasn't really dying to get this mold. It's just this color I loved. And then on Friday I got this guy by chance. So this little guy, I have named him Caesar. I actually named him that when I was 6 years old, if you can believe it. He was the first Breyer I ever had. I had him and the little circus set, and I abused him horribly, as you can imagine. And I believe 3 of his legs broke off, and he was covered in red marks, and so my mom threw him away. And ever since then, I've been on the hunt, and I found him for $6. It was amazing. And then this guy, he was another stalemain I got for free, but he has like so many little factory flaws and stuff, it irritates me. I do like him though. I just wish that Breyer didn't mess up their horses so often. This is my first Peter Stone chip. At first glance, I actually thought he was a custom, and then I realized that Peter Stone's craftsmanship is just so much better. His shading is a lot better than this in real life. But overall, he's pretty awesome. And I can't remember if I said his price, but I got him for $10. And then I tried to expand my Frisian conga. I got this guy for $5. And he actually can't stand, but I'm going to try and fix him. And this is the 3rd free stalemain I got. And he actually doesn't have any flaws, so that's nice. I believe this was a special run, and I got him for $6, maybe? I think it was 6, can't quite remember. And this one was a free gift from a friend, which is pretty cool. He has awesome shading. And then I got this set for $5, which was really nice, because it's, you know, 2 horses, and I'm trying to conga both these molds, so yeah. The other cheapest I saw was for like $11, I think, so I felt really good about $5. And now I'm going to show you my 3 super special horses for this year. And the light's kind of blinding. Okay. Just a second. There we go. So, first night, Thursday, well, the backstory on this is I saw about a month ago a for sale video, the horses she was selling at Breyerfest from Poeticus Omnibus, and I really fell in love with this guy, and I wanted him so bad, and I messaged her, and she wasn't taking holds, which, I mean, I understand that, because she didn't want people to walk out and everything, but I offered, you know, I can give you $45 through PayPal as a down payment, and then give you the other $40 when I get there, and she probably would have agreed, except she didn't have a PayPal, and I was like, well, that stinks, and she didn't even have her room number. She just said that she would make posters and put them in the Clarion, and she didn't even have her name on them. She just had pictures of the horses she was selling, so that's how I recognized her, is because I watched the video. And then by some act of God, I did find the room because I get so lost in the Clarion. And her room was in the 600s. So if those of you don't know, you have to go through, I don't even know what it is. I think it's the ballroom. I don't know. It's really confusing, that place. And anyway, I found him, and she still had him, even though I arrived really late because my dad had an emergency work thing on the day that we were driving there, so we left 3 hours late, and I still managed to get him, which was super exciting for me. He is a Big Ben etchie done by D. Marshall in 2006. So yeah, I'm really happy about him. And then also on Thursday night, I found my holiest of holy grails, and this is the 2011 Spun Gold Surprise Chestnut Avera. Well, some people say it's chestnut, some people say it's palomino. I'm more towards palomino, maybe? I think he's like a coppery palomino because his mane and tail are lighter. Anyway, I got him for $170, which I know is a lot, but for me it was totally worth it. Though afterwards I did realize there was one on model horse sales pages for $165 with free shipping, but I don't really care because it was just really fun to get him at Breyerfest and to get him in person instead of ordering him online, and yeah, it was awesome. When I went into the room, I saw him immediately, but before I could pick him up, this other girl had picked him up and was looking at him, and I could tell she wanted him a lot, but it is a lot of money, especially for collectors my age. She asked the lady, you know, would you go down? She's like, well, you know, I'll go down to 170 because he was 180. And she was like, oh, sorry, and she put him back, and I snatched him up. And I was like, I'll take him for 170. And I was just so happy about getting him. His eyes are so detailed, and just everything about him is perfect. He has a little black spot down there, but I can fix that. Okay. This horse. You have no idea. So, my second special run time, I also did really well. And I got a surprise, and then I got Ryman too. And I got another Appy, another matte Appy. And so I was trying to trade her for any color at all. I wasn't picky, I just didn't want two the same, and I didn't want to sell her. I wanted to trade. And no one's really willing to trade. There was only 3 of this color that I saw on that special run time. 2 were matte, 1 was glossy. And obviously the glossy person wouldn't trade for a matte Appy. And then one of the other people was like, no, you know, I'm not really willing to do that. And that was fine. And then the third girl, she wasn't really sure if she wanted to sell it or not. She was kind of looking at it. And, you know, I said I can throw in money too. She's like, you know, I'm still not sure, let me think about it. And I figured that was just a nice way to say no. But anyway, I gave her my phone number just in case she'd change her mind. And I was there for about another 20 minutes, just kind of walking around trying to find anyone to trade with. But I couldn't. And eventually the same girl approached me and she's like, you know what, I'll do it. How much were you thinking in addition to the other surprise horse? And I was willing to go up to 50 plus the other horse, but I said 25 because I didn't want to overshoot it if she was, you know, thinking lower would have been okay. And so I said 25 and she's like, you know what, let's just do 20. And I was so unbelievably happy. I hugged her, and I'm not even like a hugging person, really, I'm not. But so yeah, I got her for $20 and the matte Appaloosa, and she is my favorite color. I would have traded for any, but she definitely was my holy grail of the 4 colors. And the glossies, I know they're rare, but personally to me, I don't really mind that she's matte. I like them Appy better as glossy, but the rest of them I don't really have a preference. So yes, She is so beautiful, and she'll never be for sale. Yeah, after that, someone approached me and was like, would you trade? And I'm just like, no. No, definitely not. So, these are my 3 special babies, and then all those other guys that I love as well. And my dad told me that we are going to Breyerfest 2014, which is going to be super awesome. And the theme is Silver Celebration. I can't remember what date it is though, but I'm pretty sure it's Silver Celebration. They actually said it in the program this year. Anyway, so I'm going to that, and I guess I better start saving because I'm flat out broke now. But I'm happy, broken happy. So I hope everyone had a great Breyerfest, and if you have a loot video, then make a video response because I'd love to see it. Bye.